Now as Gamut, and they're just about ready for the King George. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. 11 to 10 favourite Doyen as they jump away. And Doyen has began okay. Warrsan is just dropping in behind in the early stages on the left of picture. Right there in the centre is Hard Buck, who's up there, and as expected, the pacemaker Lunar Sovereign goes on. So it's Lunar Sovereign, the early leader from Hard Buck, and up in third is Warrsan. Lying in fourth position is Doyen, which is a good posse. Trapped out a little bit wider is Phoenix Reach, and just tucked in behind them Gamut. Half a length away there in the centre is Sulamani. Vallee Enchantee is trapped wide, and the pace is not very fast early. Well back in the field is High Accolade at this stage from Bandari, who's ridden from behind, and Tycoon is last as they're ambling down past the mile. And it's Lunar Sovereign, the leader from Hard Buck, who's inclined to pull. Phoenix Reach is trapped out wide. Half a length further back then the white jacket of Warrsan is all the time they're heading down to Swinley Bottom. Half a length away then is Doyen, followed then by Gamut, who's pulling double on the inside. Vallee Enchantee is trapped out wider now as they race out of Swinley Bottom. They've got just on 6 furlongs to travel. Bandari is right out the back, just preceded by Sulamani. They're followed by High Accolade, and last at this stage is Tycoon as they race out of Swinley Bottom towards the 6 furlong peg now, and Lunar Sovereign kicks for home. He's opened up a gap now of about 4 to 5 lengths. It's going to be a real sit and sprint here. In second is Warrsan, in third then Hard Buck the outside from Phoenix Reach. Then on the inside of this stage is Gamut from Doyen. A length and a half then to Vallee Enchantee. Back in the field is Sulamani the inside. They're followed next in the field by Bandari. A gap to High Accolade, and Tycoon is last. But passing the 4, it's the Man of War Stakes winner who's used as a pacemaker here, Lunar Sovereign. He's kicked 4 to 5 in front. They're making no inroads into that lead at the moment. In second is Warrsan. Then on the outside in third, Hard Buck, followed by Phoenix Reach. In behind there is Doyen. Further back then Vallee Enchantee from Bandari, and Gamut heads a turn for home in the King George. Lunar Sovereign now grabbed by Hard Buck the outside. They're followed by Doyen, who looms up now, and the favourite sprints into the lead. Phoenix Reach can't go with him. Then Gamut into the clear from Warrsan. Vallee Enchantee down the outside. A furlong left to go, and it's Doyen now asserting his class. He's gone 3 lengths in front of Hard Buck, running a great race for the States. Sulamani's running on, but Doyen is going to be a champion today. Doyen lengthening well and goes on to win the King George. Tight second, Hard Buck maybe a nostril ahead of the fast finishing Sulamani. Gamut behind them from Tycoon, Vallee Enchantee, Bandari. High Accolade back in the field from Warrsan, Phoenix Reach, and last to finish is Lunar Sovereign. Well, Doyen has been crowned, I'd say, a champion here today. He went to the line like a very, very good horse. 4 or 5 lengths clear of Hard Buck on the outside. A nostril back to Sulamani in third. Then Gamut in fourth. In fifth on the outside, Vallee Enchantee. In sixth is Tycoon, representing the 3-year-olds. In seventh, Bandari. Eighth is High Accolade. Ninth is Warrsan. In 10th is Phoenix Reach. And a long gap then to 11th and last, Lunar Sovereign. The winner, though, is number 2, Doyen. It's official. Owned by Godolphin, trained by Saeed bin Suroor, has now trained the winner of this great race 5 times, and ridden by Frankie Dettori. Second is number 4, Hard Buck. What a race he ran for Kenny McPeak and Gary Stevens, owned by Team Victory, this Brazilian-bred colt. And third is number 8, Sulamani, owned by Godolphin, trained by Saeed bin Suroor, ridden by Kieran McAvoy. Fourth, number 3, Gamut, ridden by Kieran Fallon. The winner, though, on screen now, and what a win it was by number 2, Doyen.
What a performance indeed, and the only worry for Frankie Dettori was he going to get out? Well, the horse was travelling so easily here. He moves left to come round Hard Buck, who's run a fabulous race for American trainer Kenny McPeak, but Frankie Dettori swoops to the front to win his 4th King George, the 5th for Godolphin trainer Saeed bin Suroor, and look here at the distance Doyen puts between himself and the rest. Finishing well there, Warrsan's Gamut, I should say, has run a very good race. Sulamani closing in to take 3rd place, just narrowly missing out on 2nd. Vallee Enchantee's run well as well, but Doyen, this is a class horse, and finally he gets the Group 1 that he so deserves.
It's a lovely horse, isn't he? You look great in the paddock, you look sort of serene in the pre-parade ring, and it looked just exactly the same 2 furlongs from home. Frankie Dettori decided to make a move, and within 4 strides he went from 5th to 1st. He got a clean run right the way through because, as you said, Claire, he was going so well. It was so easy for him. He just sliced through the field and got to the front. And the only problem that Frankie had was just to keep him going so that he didn't get bored in front. He's a very, very good horse. A horse by Sadler's Wells, the great Sadler's Wells, and obviously being out of Moon Cactus is a classically bred colt because Moon Cactus won the Oaks. There he is, Frankie Dettori is going down the stands to show all the people down the track.
As he does after he wins the Arc, which he's done a few times as well. But allowing the crowd here, the huge crowd at Ascot, to give their appreciation for this winner. He joins the likes of Swain and Daylami. Swain won this race twice for Godolphin. Lamtara as well won it for them. And Frankie Dettori is absolutely thrilled. He came here this afternoon, rode his 2000th career winner in the first race of the day. He's now ridden his 4th King George winner, 2001, for his career. We're going to get a flying dismount. Now, this horse broke the track record here at Royal Ascot. Jim, what was his time like today?
Incredibly, Claire, his time is actually 6.65 seconds slower than he ran in the Hardwick. So you look at the tactics, and we'll have a look at that again later, but Luna Sovereign really had them at a crawl in the first half mile and then speeded up as they went past the halfway point. He broke the course record when he won the Hardwick, but today he's run 6.65 seconds slower. His time was 2:33.18. 3 lengths the distance, and ahead between second and third. But Frankie Dettori coming back to the crowd he knows and loves so well here at Ascot. And what a performance by Doyen. Frankie's 2001st winner. And that was inevitable. Sheikh Mohammed there, Simon Crispin, racing manager for the Godolphin, also there, the entourage, the boys in blue as we like to call them. Princess Hire just out of shot now, but there is Frankie coming back, and this is one of the great races of the world, and it's a race that's been very, very